right. They've done some work back here. They've dug a hole here. They're doing a lot of work, really. Let's see, we can get around here. I guess we can. There's a like a bulldozer backhoe back there. And I see some more equipment up here. So let's just take a slow ride and see what all they've been doing. Put it on one. Yeah, they've got some equipment up here. This looks like a trailer. I'm gonna move the camera point down just a hair. There we go. That should be a little better. Don't need to look at the sky too much. Last time I came back through here, they had done some burning. They burned this off as a controlled burn. And they've, it's a lot more ruddier than it was because they've ran equipment through here and it's loosened up the road because it's been dry. And the sandy roads are pretty soft in spots. So I just decided to film this ride this morning and check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just a little after 7 in the morning, about probably closer to 7:30. Some days I like to just go off-road. Kind of off-road. Did another video where I was really off-road in some pretty ruddy stuff. Don't believe we're going to do that part today. Now it looks like some areas they've dug up some new paths. Let me show you up that way. Looks like they're working on, that's pretty ruddy. That's what you call real off-road. So they're working on that. So they're always improving Clark Bay. And in the process, it gets a little rough in that. So you have to put up with their upgrades. You tear up to fix up. Now this over here is a little dark yet. I don't know if you can see. The last time I smelled it a little bit. There was some, they did some burning. You can see that whole area has been burnt. They do that to control the underbrush so they don't get major burning going on. And because we're in the dry season and this year has been very, very dry. It's one of the drier ones. I moved here in '98 during the wildfires of Florida and it was very dry. This is kind of fixing towards that direction, so we'll have to see how it goes. But yeah, I can smell it. The other day when it was burnt, I didn't smell it as much, but now it's set, I can smell the burnt. Let's try go off this side road. It might be just a little smoother. The path gets tore up just a little bit through trucks and stuff. Now we're riding our Ehora urban bike, 4-inch fat tires, and they really do well in these off-road situations. In the early morning, let's see if we can see any animals. Sometimes the animals are out in the morning. Got to get it so off to the side a little bit. I don't want to roll down into the ditch. That might not be no fun. Yeah, I love mornings. See a few flowers blooming off and on. Springtime. We had one little shot of rain, about 3/4 of an inch, which when we've been this dry, that just sucks in the ground like you never even knew it rained. Let's see what else they've been working on back here. The pedal assist hasn't worked almost from the beginning on this e-bike, and they're supposed to be sending me a new sensor. Still waiting. Sometimes the places are very slow getting their service in place. Some of the problem with most of these e-bikes are made over like in Japan, and the communications, the companies in Japan, and then they ship it over to the United States and have a little hub that they ship them out, and sometimes it just takes forever. Woohoo, we got a little slip in here, loose sand, but it sometimes takes them forever to get your customer service in place. I really like the bike. Now they've done some digging here. Now this is gonna be a little fun here. Put my feet down so that, see if I can get through. But see how this fat tires, man, we'll go right through. That was really soft sand. But yeah, they've dug along the side here, like they've made fire lines or something. So they've definitely been doing some heavy work here. During the rainy season, I don't know how this path will be. It might be almost too muddy. We'll have to figure that one out. But that probably won't be till closer to June we hit our rainy season. Another rutted up area. And these are about a foot. They're about a foot deep. It's kind of a challenge. I do pretty good for a 70-year-old man. But yeah, there's burning all the way down here. The road splits off at Y's up here. Or T's, whatever. Yeah, it's burning all the way around here. And I got to decide what direction do I want to go today. Now this is smooth here, where the just kind of grassy area. Stop here 1 second. There you can see this area. All the ground's been burnt under a controlled environment. They do this burning a lot, even when it's a very dry part of the year. Let's see, to the left doesn't look like they've done much, so let's just go to the right and see what else has been going on over here. Yeah, this has all been burnt down through here. And you can tell they've been running because the sand is very soft where they've dug it up, so you can always kind of tell where they've been. Let's get over here. This might be a little slippery here. But you can see we're going through no problem, not bogging out with the e-bike. Now we got, now this is a new path. Let's just go down this a little ways and see how good or bad this may be. Don't look too bad. It's soft sand, but it's not rutted so much. And this has all been in a burnt area. You can almost see, I don't know if the camera picks it up, you can see in the air the burnt look. There's like a smoke haze. And they've been up in there tearing up. This path looks very different. Like they've smoothed it out or something. You can see some big trees been uprooted, and I believe that has been uprooted by equipment and not by past hurricanes or storms. This is pretty ruddy right here. No, we're getting through it though. Very interesting. Like I said, this is a new path that's been formed or something. And it's nice they do that. Make new areas to... They do a lot of hunting back here at different times. Not sure when the hunting seasons are. I don't hunt. I love animals too much to hurt them. Another path up that way. It's like they are developing new paths. They're doing some major changing. And I'm not sure how the video will take. It's more early in the morning, but we'll find out. You can see the sun through the smoky haze coming up. This might have been a path that had been let go and are putting it back up again. And see, as you can see up that way, there's more paths, but very smoky. Early morning. Let's just keep going, see what we can end up with here. Pretty ruddy right here. You hear it squeak. What do we got up here? Looks like we're in the water. Let's go up here just a little ways. There we go, guys. We hit a swampy area. That's like as far as we're gonna go. As you can see, gonna get the bike all I think we can turn the light off. I don't need the headlight on back here. There's nobody back here to see me. Oh, I'll get turned around. Back the other direction. So, this is a new spot. Let's go back the other way. The bike's gonna be very dirty. Again, these fat tires and that makes it good if you want to do a little off-roading like that. That was one of the reasons I bought this particular bike, is so that I could do a little bit of off-roading here. And this is Clark Bay Conservation Area, just outside of Daytona Beach, about 15 miles from Daytona. It goes way, way, way back in. A lot of areas like this around Florida. This was a side run. Wasn't planning on going down this way. But it's not too bad. I mean, it's rough, but not real rough. I see smoke back there. I don't know if I can get up here for the camera, will pick that up or not. This has been burnt recently. And back in that area, I see some smoke coming up out of the ground. So it means it's still smothering out here. I'm not sure when they burnt this. I haven't been smelling any at the house. This ain't very far from our house. Maybe a mile and a half or so. I've seen areas in the smoky season, you look out the back window and it looks like it's fog. It's actually not fog, it's smoke. All right, here's a deep area. Let's see if we can get through it. This is very deep. Right through it we went. This bike does very well in this off-road situation. Got a few flies coming at me. And that's a little more sandy here. Well, we made that path back to a swamp. Whoa, I got off in the loose sand. Here's another deep area of sand. Sometimes I just put my feet out just to catch myself. Well, you hit areas, you get swarms of these flies. And see, this path goes straight across here, and it looks like it's being developed. Let's get back out here. Another very sandy area. Here we go, right through it too. No problem. Now, I'm not sure if they've been working on this area as much now because it looks kind of clean. It seems like there's one section here that they have been doing a lot of changing around. Yeah, we'll keep on filming. But this was the main thing. We wanted to kind of show you some of the new work that has been going on. See if the cruise will kick in here now. You hold the throttle at one point, and then after a while the cruise control will kick in. There it is. It's kicked in at 9 miles an hour. We have it on just number 1. This goes to 5 different settings, and we have it on number 1 right now for an off-road. And again, the pedal assist, you should be able to just pedal it like this. But that's not working. Almost didn't work from the start. And I don't use that part a lot anyways. I'll go up here on the high side. They came through here. They've got some ruts worked on. Go down the middle. The Seahora Urban bike has shocks in the front. You can adjust them different ways, and I've got them kind of soft, and I like them that way. It really takes off a lot of the rough riding. We're going to go up here and go to the right. Oh, I got a little squirrely there. They've been back through here though, because they've got the road a little rutted. You have to figure out what part you want to go through. Well, it's pretty deep here. Let's see if we can get through it. Yeah, we made it. I haven't found an area that I haven't been able to make it yet. Not yet. One long time ago, when I first started riding this bike back here, there was an area that looked pretty deep, and I walked it across. It was very deep, almost waist high, so I decided to walk that one. another let's go to the right here. It moves you around. It does give you a workout. All right, we're gonna go to the right. Been down the left before. Now, an interesting thing right up here in this section to the left, if you get on Google Maps, it shows where there had been an airplane that has crashed in this area at one point. I'm sure the airplane's not still there. But it's funny, I found that a couple other places on Google Maps where they'll show there have been a downed airplane. And just about right in here somewhere, that's in the map all fit there in the wooded area. Yeah, it looks pretty foggy. It's more smoky than foggy. Lily pads. I can hear I don't know if they're frogs, cicadas. I don't know if you hear them or not. Camera's shaking a little bit right here. Can you hear the noise in the background? I got it a little quiet so you could hear it. And like I said, it seemed like a long ways back because I didn't know where I was going, but it's not. We're almost back to the end of it already. We've came 5 miles. We'll keep this camera on the side view till we get up to the end of this particular trail. And I'm going to flip it back at me. I don't normally film that way, but just see what I come up with. I probably make all kinds of weird faces when I'm hitting bumps and runs and stuff. But what the heck, my face is weird anyways. Here we come, getting closer and closer to the end of this trail. This was a new one. I wanted to take this trail and check it out before, and this was the day. Weather's gotten warm. We got up about 93 yesterday. Love it, feels great. You know, the older you get, the more you like warm weather. All right, here's the path. We'll stop here and do a camera spin around. That's where we had came from originally. That's where we're heading. I'm gonna tilt this back just a hair so you see me, that you want to or not. All right, we're heading down this way. This is kind of a straight path here. That's why I thought I would just, oh, it turned on me. Let's straighten that back out. There we go. See if we can get it to not turn around on me. sometimes this one section of this mount gets a little loose, and it seems like you can't even get it tightened up enough to stay, especially in these rough roads. So here we go. I can see a little bit of haze or smoke in the distance. Now you'll see me make some body movements. We get in some loose sand. You know, part of controlling, see, there we go, is body language. You throw your body around in order to correct when you're spinning around. At least that's what I feel I do. How about you guys? When you ride a bike, do you use your body? If you watch like BMX riders and bike riders, they use a lot of body movement. Fun to watch. It works on your body, you know. It's a workout, you know, riding that. Not major, but it's still a workout. When I'm done with a ride, I can tell I rode. See, right here's a loose area. See there, I threw my body. I don't know if that's showing up on camera or not. A big hole dug right there. Let's straighten that camera up again just a little bit. It tends to move. I can hear the noise from the highway, International Speedway. That's a 4-lane highway, goes from Daytona to DeLand. Haven't seen any more animals. We saw that deer and we saw a turkey. I saw a turtle. I didn't think I got it on film. You see me hitting my head, that means there's a bug on me. It's basically, I call them horse flies. I don't know. They're those big flies that want to bug you. Once in a while, I'll come through an area here and think, well, oh, my throttle's not working. And what it is you hang your hand on the brake, and the brake stops it. Oh, wait, look, here's a path that they've cut through that is new. Let me just spin the camera around this way. I don't know if it's showing up or not. Might be a little high in the air. But we're back into the burnt area. Let me spin the camera again and see if we can cover a little bit. You can see all along here where we're back to the area that they've been burning this section. I see the sand coming up where there's animals coming up out of the ground. Maybe I don't know, what do you call those things? Possum or not? It could be possum. They bury down in and they bury and pull themselves back out of that burnt area after they're done burning. That'd be terrible for the animals. You wonder if they get hurt or not, getting that burnt area. Yeah, as you can see, the camera's going to bounce a lot on the camera in this direction. Yeah, you can see this area here where it's all been burnt. And these are all controlled. Now, they'll get fires that get out of control, and man, that's major. They bring in the Forestry Service, they bring in bulldozers, they plow lines around it. They use helicopters and do water drops. I see these sticks on the ground and I keep thinking it might be a snake. They're back here. I hate snakes. brushing my hair again because I feel like a bug in it. If bugs really bug you, this right here would not be your friend. Hey, you can see here, it's all burnt. So this one section, that's what I've kind of come to the conclusion. I'm sure they've marked all these areas back in here by different sections. And they've been working on this one section, which is actually the closest section to where the park is, where you come into this. And so they've burned it to get rid of a lot of the loose grass and stuff. And they've actually been cutting some paths. They got some machinery in there that they're working on, cutting some paths. And this particular section here will go all the way back out to the main highway, which is Route 93 International Speedway Boulevard. Goes right down past Daytona International Speedway. Those bugs that get in my hair, I can feel them. There's a path right there, been cut up in. Now, is this area here hasn't been burnt. They've been down in here, you can tell with equipment, but now we're out of the area that's a burnt area. So that's where the burning has stopped at that point. I don't know if you've seen these bugs on the camera or not. Now we'll soon get to the speedway because I can hear the traffic. Let's turn our camera back around here. I'm gonna spin around. I don't know if you can see those bugs, but see, this point here looks like a little swampy area. Let's get it out front again. And I'll show you as we come back out to the Speedway, International Speedway. I can see it right around the corner here. And see the road. There's water here to the right, like a swampy area. Now I stay in the grass off the side of the road. I don't go out on the main highway. And it gets rough. It's real rough. We'll go pretty slow. I don't know. We're already only gone 6. Boy, the highway looks busy. Monday morning, people are heading to work. All right, we're gonna get out of this path. We have to kind of do a little thing down in here. They have a gate locked up, but we can take the bike down in and around, and it'll pull itself right up. And here we are, a busy morning. Daytona International Speedway Boulevard. You see that white car coming up, that's where we're going. We're going to stay in the grass to be on the safe side. This will be pretty bumpy. I'm going to try to go pretty slow, so bumpity 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 bump. Try to find the areas. I'm going to go up a little higher I think it could be a hair smoother to stay off the road. I see vehicles coming down. That's old Daytona. Where they coming out, and that's where we're heading for. As you can see, a sign where we just left is Clark Bay Conservation Area. The little park where we started out at. Bump here. Yeah, pretty busy little road here. I'd say I just try to stay off the area. If you was to hit me, you're going to have to run clear off the road. I don't think you should do that. Cars going along here about probably 65 to 70 mile an hour. Cars always go over the speed limit. I don't think hardly anybody runs the speed limit. If you're driving your car and you're doing the speed limit, they act like you're a criminal because you're doing the actual speed limit. Some of those trucks buzzing by you, they're banging right along there. And here's our turn off on the old Daytona. We'll stop here 1 second. There's a bus going to turn in. Adjust our camera and go from there. There's the bus. Get on the bus. Wearing a mask. Good for them. Alright, I think we're good to go to follow the bus. I bet I won't be able to keep up with him. Put it in 5th gear. He's way ahead of me already. This will kick into our cruise control about 28 mile an hour. The speed limit on this road here is 35. There's Clark Bay. That's where we started out at. He's turning his blinkers on. He's going to make a stop and pick up some children and take them to school. That's cool. He kind of hides in the center of the road to kind of block. Oh, no, he's making a turn. What he's doing, he's going to turn around. No, maybe not. No, he kind of went to the center to make sure the cars coming the other direction actually stop. Sometimes they don't want to do that. They don't like to. I don't know. People don't like to follow the law. They got a child getting on the school bus. We'll stop here. Kicking his feet, got sand on them. Keep the bus clean. Stop when red lights are flashing. Hey, they're flashing. This road here gets pretty soft at one end, and it's a road. It's a county road. Look how fast that bus. Those buses move. I remember when I was a kid, those buses didn't go that fast. I was the first one on the bus and the last one off. Seemed like I lived on the bus. But nowadays, these newer buses, man, they've got some power behind them. They take off and they go. And they're going to stop again. Yeah, they'll move right along. It's been a good ride. Not a lot of miles, 7.74 right now. We might make a total of 8 miles on this whole ride. not always about how many miles, it's what we're looking at. Yeah, we'll slow down a little bit. There's banana trees off to the right. These kids will see me come up on the bike and they go, man, I know one kid lives in here, has an e-bike. He goes, I wish I was riding my bike instead of going to school. That's the way I always felt. There we go. I got a helmet coming today. I've never wore a bicycle helmet. As a kid, I never wore a bicycle helmet. But this thing goes a little faster than my bike did when I was a kid. So we're going to go ahead and put the helmet on it and see if we can stand it. I don't know if I won't mind it on cooler mornings like this, but during the day when it gets hot, it can be kind of... Got turn signals. Turn my turn signals on. Head down Spruce Street and back home. Alright, that was our short little jog back home off of 92. Finishing up our Park Bay ride. We got a little doggy. Good morning. Actually, some people don't like these e-bikes or bicycles or kids. But that's their problem. Yeah, I got to set my trash out this morning. Trash day coming tomorrow morning. So we're going to finish this up. We head back in. Again, if you enjoyed this little ride, I wanted to kind of show you how I get back off International Speedway. People watering yards. New roof going on this house. All right, guys, we'll see you the next time. Thanks for joining. If you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. It's free. Costs you nothing. So we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for coming. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this ride. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to our channel, Lucky Dog Productions, we do all kinds of things. We've been monkeying with e-bikes. And if you enjoyed it, give us thumbs up, like, thumbs up, you know, use our links. We have a Amazon affiliate there. It's in the link down below. Click on that. It takes you right over to your Amazon site. If you order something, they'll give us a quick little bonus, but it costs you nothing. Zero, absolutely nothing. So just give it a click and go make your orders, and that'll help us out a lot. We're do several live streams every week. We do one on Monday. Tonight we'll be doing one. We've done that one for several years. And then we'll do one on Wednesday where we're farming. Farm Simulator 22. We'll do one on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. The one on Wednesday is 9 a.m. One on Monday is 6 p.m. And the one on Saturday is 9 a.m. And we drive a truck, American Truck Simulator. So, hey, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for following along. We'll see you the next time. We appreciate each and every one of you.